Damn. Well, he was only 2. Now this is about 4 years ago. And she's saying that I never talked to the family, but her own supporters saw phone calls I had with her, text messages I put up from her, even Facebook messages that I put up from her. That's what she says. But see, they all want to throw that out there, right? As if now, watch. I'll show you her text that she sent to me the day that this broke national news. I'll show you this. She said, I've never talked to them, but I'll show you the text that she sent me. All right, this is my response to her. This is the text right here, the day that my son got arrested, that I got from her. And this is what she said: do not talk to media unless you have something to surprise them about. Get your lawyer to drag this out for years if you have to. Make sure no one else was with baby. Make sure your lawyer gets his medical records from the time he was born. This is what she texted me. You believe in your son until he is proven guilty. You don't know at this point. This is May. I don't know why it says May on there, but it was actually February. But this is Darlie Key's number that I blocked out. I edited your number, Miss Key. You directly texted me as soon as you heard my son was arrested to offer your help. As far as harassment, let me show you the text I got from you that showed Kaufman County Police that you were engaging with me and also harassing me, but you went to cry to them. They told me you were wasting their time. Now, here's another one. Oh, I've already showed that before. Now, this is how I respond to this. Get your lawyer to drag this out for you for years if you have to. These are your words. Get the lawyers to drag it out. This is why the defense failed to turn in 6-month status reports. This is what Coop is doing now. He's dragging this out as long as he can. But the end result will be the same. Miss Key, can you tell us about the therapy you were under before and after those murders? I wouldn't be here bashing you had you not sit here and lied. I supported Darlie, ran groups for her until I caught you in lie after lie. You can quiz me on the case all you want to. You were the one on national TV who stated that the knife went through the body, into the floor, and chipped the concrete. A bold-ass lie. Had you read the autopsy reports, it's clear no through and through on either of the boys, so don't sit here and talk about who doesn't know the case. And this is where, she's giving me... But, like I said, this is the exact text that she sent me. Get your lawyer to drag this out for years if you have to. Waddell is held to a higher oath and is not supposed to lie. He was on my daughter's 911 tape only after he arrived and knocked on the door. He didn't knock. He brought Darren in with him. When they keep saying, is the other officer here? Is the officer there? They didn't know that Waddell was already in there. It was Walling that was pulling up. And they said, let the officer in. Doris Trammell, the 911 operator, did not know that Waddell was already in there. Because he took the call, but he didn't call back and say he was going over there. That's not Waddell coming to the door. That's Walling coming to the door. See? Waddell was already in there, and Doris Trammell did not know he was in there. He was sitting at the Victory Baptist Church in the parking lot when the call came in. He did not say he was going over there. He didn't say he was en route. That was Walling that came to the door. He may even know the real killer. She's accusing Officer Waddell of the Rowlett Police Department of covering for the real killer. This is how sad it is. He should be fired. They want people to lose their jobs. Boy, they sure worry about it when they're out here giving out fake medical information about people losing their job. So where's it come from? Where's all this shit come from? I had one inmate call me a baby killer, Routier said, but it doesn't bother me too much because they're not in here for good behavior. That means I know him, but what are you? Dumbass. And you notice this stuff, the content of this is stuff they're still doing today. And look, I posted this in 2016. Now this is just a few days. Yeah. Okay, now watch. This is on a show that wants to show her as innocent. All right, I want to show you this. Listen to this.
I could see like the outline of a man that was going through the end of the living area into the kitchen. There was a sound of glass breaking. I stood up and I started.
Now, this right here would be the wine rack. All right? The glass that came out of it, when it broke, the glass went this way and a little bit that way. And the crown of it was found right here. Now, she says with bare feet that she ran right over that glass. And then she said later that she kept coming back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth through this glass with bare feet on. All she had was bare feet on. She didn't have a single cut on her feet. None. Back and forth. And back and forth. Back and forth. So how's that happen?
To walk to the kitchen, and there was a knife laying down on the ground.
Now, in this, she says there was a knife laying on the ground right here, but in statements, she said that she saw him drop his knife. Right? Jimmy Patterson had to correct her. She said that she saw him drop his knife from the other side of the bar at first. So Jimmy Patterson went back there and crouched down from the couch, and you can't see anybody from the other side of the bar. He had to remind her of that. The lies in this case are ridiculous, and I've got them, and I'm going to dig, and I'm going to show you. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
So what happens then?